Welcome to day 3 of your at-home pelvic tension retreat. We've done a lot of work opening the hips and remembering the power of breathing when it comes to calming the nervous system, which ultimately relaxes the mind, which controls the body. And so it helps relax the body as well, including, of course, the pelvic floor. So let's begin with some deep breaths. Bring your hands to your rib cage, and I want you to go ahead and breathe in. Let everything expand all the way around. We're going to breathe in and out through our nose today. So let everything expand all the way around. And then breathe out. Feel the hands coming together. Go ahead and release the shoulders, roll them back. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. And let's do that one more time. But this time really begin with that strong exhale so that we can then really expand onto the inhale. So hands, exhale together. Now I want you to really expand that inhale. Breathe in. Letting everything open and expand. Fill to the top. And exhale. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Hands come together. Now bring one hand to the heart and one hand to the lower pelvic area. So inhale, let everything expand and open as you inhale. And then exhale, your chest comes in and your belly comes in as well. Again, inhale, expand into your hands on the belly, in the chest. And exhale, everything comes inward. Your belly comes inward, your chest falls. A couple more times. Inhale, expand. And exhale, release. The chest falls, the belly gently pulls in. All of that air expels out through your nose. And last time. Inhale, everything expands. And exhale, press all of the air out. Your belly gently pulls in and your chest gently falls as the lungs get smaller. Everything releases. Now, bring your attention to the pelvic floor. Knees are soft. Let everything relax. Let everything go. I want you to specifically bring that attention to the pelvic floor muscles themselves. Breathe into that area, the pelvic floor. Before we were just breathing globally, I want you to breathe down into the pelvic floor now. And I want you to feel as you inhale, just let that area expand. Breathe into that area and don't resist that in-breath. Don't resist anything. Just be. Just be in your body. Inhaling and then exhaling. Feel the pelvic floor lift just a little bit as you exhale. So inhale down into the pelvic floor. Don't resist. And then as you exhale, feel that gentle, gentle lift of the pelvic floor. If this is too much to do standing up, you can do it lying down as well. But let's just do a couple more breaths on your own, breathing into specifically the pelvic floor. Letting everything soften and expand as you inhale down into the pelvic floor. And then as you exhale, feel that gentle, gentle, tiny little lift. And I want you to repeat in your head this focus phrase as you breathe, which is, I am at ease in my body. So I'll say it again. I am at ease in my body. So finish up that last inhale down into your pelvic floor. And then the exhale, feel that gentle, tiny little lift of your pelvic floor. And when you're done, just simply shake out your legs, let everything go, shake out your bottom, release, and then we're going to move into our flexibility flow today. So if you have not yet done so, please sign up to get all 3 days of this at-home pelvic tension retreat delivered to your inbox. There is a link in the notes below this video. And I just want to share that this routine is going to be a little more advanced in the version I'm showing in the main picture. I will show some alternate poses and an alternate flow in the inset. So the inset video is something for you to look at if you're a beginner or if this full flow feels like too much. So let's go ahead and begin. You're going to want to have yoga blocks handy at the top of your mat if you have them. So let's go ahead and begin at the top of our yoga mat. And I want you to inhale, your arms up overhead. Now exhale, lift your pelvic floor, pull your belly button to your spine. Your knees can bend, and you come down, hands touch toward the floor. Please do remember to look at the inset picture if you need help for beginners. Inhale, lift your heart, look forward, flat back, and exhale, fold. Inhale, step your left leg back. Look forward and bring that back knee down toward the ground. So left knee down toward the ground. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, climb your hand up onto your thigh and just feel this nice twist. And just hold it here for a minute. Well, not a full minute, but a breath or two. You can stay in this position, or if you'd like to, you could tuck your back toes and you can lift that knee off the ground and hold it here. Hand is ultimately flat on the floor on the left side. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring your hand across your body, pull it up and reach your arm up overhead. Feel this really, really nice stretch and twist. Breathe down into your hips, your pelvic floor. I like to rock very gently in this position. Inhale, and then exhale, back knee down toward the floor. Stay right here. You can join me if you'd like. If this is too much, look at the inset and bring your hand toward your foot. Just touch. Inhale, back down. And next time you do this, if you need to have a little padding for under this back knee, that's fine. But if you can flow with me here, one more time, touch the foot, breathing steadily. And then this time, still breathing, you're going to actually reach your hand for that foot. This is a deep stretch. So hold it here. If this is too much, release the foot carefully. Don't just let your foot slingshot down toward the ground, but you don't have to be here. This is for somebody who's a little more flexible. If you've got this, inhale, press your foot back into your hand and open your heart. And exhale, come in. 2 more times. Inhale, press the foot back into the hand, open your heart. And exhale. Last time, inhale, open your heart. And exhale. Very carefully release that foot. Do not slingshot the foot down toward the floor. And hands down. Again, yoga blocks can be handy for this next pose. We're going to sit the hips back into our half monkey stretch. So really sitting the bum back toward the back of the room. Lifting your toes up toward the ceiling. Release and stretch. Feeling the stretch along the back of the hamstring. And sink. Spine is straight and long. Try not to have it be rounding like this. And again, if you need yoga blocks, that's totally fine. Go ahead and grab them. It's worth it. You want to be hinged at your hips. And let's take one more deep breath here. Now, if you want to go a little farther, you can actually sit all the way down. Walk your hands back and sit down onto your heel. Lift your left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, lift your belly button toward your spine and twist. Looking over your right shoulder, left hand toward the outside of the right foot, holding it. Breathing in and out through your nose. Now inhale, left hand up. Look forward. Exhale, bring your hands forward. Come into a low lunge again, just from your knee. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back carefully, downward dog. Hold it here. Walk out the legs one side at a time. Press the hips up toward the sky. Bend your knees deeply. Bring your chest toward your thighs. Hold it here and then see if you can straighten your legs, heels toward the ground without moving your chest. Hands are spread nice and wide. Sitting bones reach up toward the ceiling. Spine is long. Maybe your knees need to stay deeply bent, and that is okay. In this position, nice and strong through that left leg, bring the right leg up toward the sky. Open the hip. Open the hip. Try not to let your shoulders move. Keep your shoulders square. And now bring the knee toward your chest. On an exhale, bring the leg back up, open hip, and 3 times circle your hip around. 1, 2, shoulders are square, don't let them open. 3. Now bring the knee toward the outside of the right elbow. Exhale. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, bring it across your body to the left. Exhale. Inhale it up. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Look forward and step it forward. Maybe it takes a couple of steps to get there, and that's okay. Hold this lunge, inhaling, and then exhale back into a pyramid pose with the toes up toward the ceiling. Try to make sure your hips are going straight back and not cattywampus out to the side. We want hips back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, stretch back. You can use your yoga blocks if you need them. Go ahead and grab them if you need them. One more time. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Now, come down with your back knee into a lunge. You're going to walk, heel toe that right foot out to the side. Come up onto your heel. And then tip the foot out to the side so you're on the outer edge of that foot. Knee is open. Look forward and come into lizard pose. So you can come down. Your hands can be on the ground, or your elbows can be on the ground, or you can have yoga blocks underneath your elbows as well. Whatever feels good to you. Hold it here and breathe deeply. I'm actually going to show the yoga blocks. Breathe deeply. Hip is open. Sinking your pelvis down toward the ground. Go ahead and breathe one more nice deep breath in and out. Now carefully come back up. Remove your blocks if you had them. And heel toe the foot in, tuck your back toes, and you're going to step forward into a nice squat. In this position, heel toe your feet out and bring your knees down into a deep bend. Exhale, press up. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, press up. One more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, press up. Bend your knees, hands on your thighs, and round up to a standing position. Heel toe your feet together and shake out your legs. Very gently. Take a deep breath. Let it all go. Hands to your heart. Breathe. Repeat to yourself, I am at ease in my body. Stand tall on your grounded feet. And come to the front of your mat to repeat the same thing on the other side. So come to the front. Again, yoga blocks handy if you need them. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, lift your belly toward your spine and hinge forward at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward as you step your right leg back. Bring that back knee toward the floor, the right knee toward the floor. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, climb up onto your thigh and twist. Looking over your left shoulder. If you did on the other side, then tuck the back toes under and come up, knee off the ground. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, use that left hand, sweep your belly, hand across your belly and reach up overhead. Nice deep twist. Like I said on the other side, I like to rock a little bit. Feel the opening of the hips. Feel the rocking gently forward and back, how it moves and grooves and changes the sensation. Enjoy it. And now go ahead and bring the back knee down toward the floor. And we're going to do that same thing we did on the other side where you bend the knee and touch toward the foot. Again, if this is too much, don't worry about it. Keep breathing steadily. 2 more times. 1 more time. Touch that foot. And then this time, if you did on the other side, go ahead and touch the foot and hold around the outside of the foot. Once you have that position, as you inhale, press the foot back into the hand and open the heart. And exhale. Inhale, press the foot back into the hand, open the heart, and exhale. Last time, press the foot back into the hand, open the heart, and exhale. Now very carefully release that foot down and come, maybe grab your blocks, you might need them because we're gonna go right back into that half monkey position. So let your hips sink toward the back of the room, straight back. Spine is long. Try not to let it be round because then you won't feel the stretch in the back of the leg like you want to. You want the spine long. And go ahead and use yoga blocks under your hands if you need to. Just ease into this beautiful stretch, breathing deeply. And if you did on the other side, go ahead and sink back down onto your heel. Walk your hands back as you come on down, sitting on your heel. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, pull belly button to spine and twist. Right hand to the outside of your left foot and looking over your left shoulder. Breathing deeply. Now bring that hand up on an inhale, look forward. Exhale down, come into our little low lunge again, just to transition. Tuck the back toes under and we come into our downward dog on an exhale. Exhale, paddling out the feet. Spread out the hands so they're wide like starfish. Bend the knees deeply and bring the chest toward the thighs. Now keep the chest right where it is and maybe straighten out your legs so you really feel that beautiful downward dog position. If it's too much, of course, keep the knees bent. Now bring the left leg up and open the hip. Open the hip, but keep the shoulders square so they're not opening up. Inhale and then exhale, pull the knee toward the chest. Inhale, open the hip again. And 3 times, circle that hip around. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders stay square. Now this time, right knee or left knee goes to the outside of the left elbow on an exhale. Inhale the leg up. Exhale, pull the knee across the chest to the other side, to the right elbow. And then inhale up. And then exhale, knee to chest. Look forward. step it forward between your hands. Holding it here just for a second. Inhale and exhale back into our pyramid pose. Deep, deep stretch. I like to actually put my thumb in the hip crease of my left side and press that left hip back because it wants to spin out to the side, but we want it to go straight back. Inhale, lunge, and exhale, pyramid. One more time, inhale, lunge, and exhale, pyramid. Go ahead and bring your hands down, back knee down, and the left foot walks out to the left side. So really nice and wide. You might need blocks for the lizard. I did on the other side. Let's see if I can go deeper this time. So bring the heel down, flex your foot, come to the outside of that left foot, opening the hip nice and wide. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, stay up high, flat hands, or onto your elbows. Again, if you need yoga blocks, grab them. I still need them. This pose is actually kind of a challenging one for me. So I'm going to definitely use my yoga blocks for this. Just sink into the position and breathe. One more nice, slow, deep breath. Repeating that focus phrase, I am at ease in my body. Sinking the pelvis down toward the earth, opening the hips, opening the pelvic floor. Now inhale, look forward. If you had yoga blocks, go ahead and remove them. We're going to actually step into malasana from here, the deep squat stretch. So your knee is now over your ankle. Hands are to the inside of that foot. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, strong through the pelvic floor. I want you to step wide to the outside of your right hand. Okay, now come on down into malasana. Again, look at the inset picture. If this was too much, you don't have to do this. Go at your own level. Be at ease in your body. Holding this malasana, opening the hips, pressing them open with your elbows and making sure that you're not rounded through your spine because that's pretty hard on your pelvic floor. You want to be lifted. And if you need a block, that is okay. Hold it here and breathe. Breathe down into the pelvic floor, repeating to yourself, I am at ease in my body. Knowing that every time you do a flow like this, you're going to get more and more flexible. Inhale and exhale. Come on down. With your hands, remove the block if you had one. And you're just going to come onto your knees. We're going to move straight into puppy pose. In this position here, again, knees are over, or hips are over your knees. Walk your hands forward. And I want you to actually bring your leg out to the side. Let's bring with our right leg out to the side, straight out to the side. And you're going to shift your hips back. Don't let them come forward like so. You still want the hips over your knee, but this time it's just over your left knee. Right leg is out to the side and sink into this position. This is a deep hip opener for that right inner thigh. You'll really feel it in there. Now either stay in this exact position and keep breathing, or you can actually come up just a little bit for a moment, strong on your left hand, reach your right hand under and through, threading the needle under your right arm and twist. Still breathing deeply, feeling the deep, deep stretch of your right inner thigh. Breathing down into your pelvic floor. One more breath in and out. And this time on the inhale, go ahead and unwind. Come on up. Bring the knee back in on the right side and just roll out your hips a couple of times. Nice little booty circles toward the back of the room. Go the other way. Take a moment to sit on your heels, roll out your wrists, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this time it's the left leg going out to the side. We're going to come into our puppy pose. You can either just do a puppy pose if you weren't able to do the leg part. On the other side, that's okay. But if you did join me with the leg, this time your left leg is going straight out. And we sink forward in our puppy pose. Make sure your hip is over your right knee. And hold it. Breath or two right here. And if you did so on the other side, then bring your arms up just a little bit. You're going to be strong on that right hand, and your left hand is actually going to thread through, feeling that deep twist and deep, deep stretch of your left inner thigh, left hip. Breathing deeply down into the pelvic floor. Repeating to yourself, I am at ease in my body. Inhale and exhale. Now on your next inhale, walk your hands up, unwinding, and bring the left leg back in. Couple of big circles, full body circles. Don't think, just move. Just move any way that feels good. Breathing, making it even. So if you moved in one direction, try going the other direction. Do whatever your body feels like it needs. Anywhere there might be sticky stuckness, go ahead and move in a way that releases it. Trust yourself to know how to move because you are at ease in your body. Let it all go. Last breath in and out here, moving and grooving in whatever way feels good. And then cross your legs and come onto your bottom. We're going to move into a butterfly stretch. So feet together. I want you to roll your shoulders up and down your back. Open your heart. So your feet can be however it feels good. Maybe they're far forward, maybe they're closer in. But either way, I want you to really open up your chest, expand your chest, sit up on your sitting bones, and maybe you can even arch back a little bit. Only if that feels good though. Stay right where I'm showing, or maybe you just need to be up here. That's totally fine. However you are, be sitting tall on your sitting bones and just breathe. Two more nice deep breaths. One more nice deep breath. See if you can sink into the pose even a little bit deeper. And now look forward. Bring your knees together carefully. Feet wide. Windshield wiper your legs down. And we're about there. You should feel really, really open and warm through those hips. Breathe down into the pelvic floor. And now please join me holding on behind your thighs and carefully rolling down. Bring your legs to the side, the left side. If you'd like, or the other side, it doesn't matter. Open up the top leg like a book and then close it like a book. Now open up the top leg like a book and roll to the other side and close that book. Couple more times, breathing deeply, open like a book and close. Open like a book and close. Hug your knees into the chest. Take a minute just to be in this nice, still position. One more nice deep breath. Give yourself love, this big, beautiful hug. Repeat to yourself one more time, I am at ease in my body. And then feet down to the ground. And slowly straighten one leg at a time, and then the other leg. Position yourself, wiggle around until you feel really, really comfortable in Shavasana, nice resting pose. Let your body be straight in a line and sinking like it's growing roots down into the floor beneath you, or like it's a magnet being pulled down into the earth evenly. If things feel tight on one side, try to let them unravel, unwind, let the muscles soften away from the bones. Breathing down into the pelvic floor, releasing any last stuck energy, any last stuck tension. Just bringing a bright light of awareness to the pelvic area, feeling warmth spread in this pelvic area, growing, expanding, and allowing your body just to release and rest. We'll be here for 1 minute, so just let go. One more deep breath. And now wiggle out your toes and wiggle out your fingers. And bring one leg up and then the other. Drop your knees together. And just like yesterday in day 2 of our at-home pelvic tension retreat, I want to finish with one more just remembrance of dropping down into the pelvic floor, dropping down into the pelvic bowl, and just releasing those muscles, dropping the tension, letting go of the tension. Knees are together, feet are apart if that feels good to you, or really any position that feels good to you. Breathe down into that pelvic bowl one more time. Deep inhale, let everything release, expand, and exhale. Feel the pelvic muscles releasing, melting, dropping, opening, and exhale. Beautiful job. Go ahead and roll to your side and press up on an exhale. I hope you enjoyed that at-home pelvic tension retreat. Please do check the video notes if you need to sign up to get all 3 days delivered to your inbox. Plus, there's some other really great resources. And if you do have pelvic pain or tension, definitely check out Overcome Pelvic Pain. There are links in the show notes as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this retreat. Just remember that a lot of people do carry tension in the pelvic floor. It can lead to pain and other types of difficulties, such as sexual difficulties, bowel and bladder difficulties, and that kind of thing over time. So if you do have pelvic tension, definitely work on it with this type of routine that we did today, or any of the other routines in this retreat. And again, check the notes for links and resources. Until next time, remember, eat clean, move every day, and you will shine brighter. I'll see you next time. Bye.